Hey everyone, today I'm at Marina Bay Sands and this is the location for the last sketchwalk of 2024. The place where I'm standing at right now is actually a very touristy spot. So across the water, which by the way is a built-in reservoir, is the original financial center, the CBD, and on the left side we have the new financial center, and that's one of the Apple stores here in Singapore. So this is actually a very beautiful area, and this area is part of the CBD. Wow, I did not realize that the platform I was standing on earlier can actually be elevated. And I certainly do not know that this platform is actually above water. So this is where I'm going to sketch, and I will be sketching on my iPad Pro because this scene is really wide. It's probably wider than any accordion sketchbook can accommodate. It's interesting to see that there aren't many tall buildings in the center, but there are more tall buildings on the right side blocked by the platform. So this is my completed sketch, and I have also added a title to it. So this sketch is actually quite challenging because I have to make sure the buildings are proportional to one another. So I have to make sure that the buildings are at the correct height. It's challenging, but it's fun, and when you get it right, it's very satisfying. Alright, let's do some watercolor as well. So this is the Covell sketchbook. Unfortunately for me, I kept this sketchbook for way too long, so now when I draw ink lines, the ink would actually feather on the paper. So don't stock up on sketchbooks unless you know you can fill up a sketchbook real fast. This is the first wash before I add acrylic markers, and you can see the weird paper texture on the paper because the paper is spoiled. Here's a close-up on the paper texture. It looks quite bad. I should have painted the darker green before adding the acrylic markers. But it's okay because today the watercolor can dry very fast, so I can apply acrylic markers over the gate, and this will give me the lighter value over the darker values. Let's add some colors for variety. Yeah, having the lighter values over the darker values really helps a lot. Okay, this green looks good. I see it looks light enough. Right, this sketch looks good. So sometimes even if the quality of your tools and supplies is bad, you still have to make the best out of them. Alright, let's go see what the other sketchers are drawing. So how can the sizing of watercolor paper deteriorate? Well, if you keep the paper in humid conditions, for example here in Singapore, it's very humid. chances are the paper or the sketchbook can actually go bad in a few months. And I am not kidding you, I have several sketchbooks that went bad because of the humidity. So to prevent the sizing from deteriorating, you can keep your sketchbook in Ziploc bags, make sure it's airtight, or keep it in an airtight box, or just don't buy the sketchbook if you have no intention to use it within the next few days or weeks. Once the sizing for the watercolor paper has deteriorated, it is not possible to get it back or restore it to the original condition. You can apply watercolor ground to make the paper less absorbent, but it will not be the same as the original paper condition.
It's nice to see that there's a lot of people here compared to the start during the opening. Glad that you guys managed to crawl out of bed to join us for this morning.
Good job so much. Good. Thank you very much.
So that concludes the sketch walk. If you want to join us, you can do a search for Urban Sketches Singapore online, and you should be able to find our Facebook page or Instagram or our blog, and you can look for the next location, the date and the time over on those pages. See you guys in the next video. Bye.